sorted soon. Mary Dono from Know Your Flood Risk campaign, you're on our expert panel, but you yourself have a question. This was put to you by somebody in Kemsey, one of the people whose homes have been flooded. What's the question? And we think we have someone on hand to answer it.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you. It's a woman I was talking to this morning who is in rented accommodation. She's 6 months into that rent, and obviously her home is now completely uninhabitable as it was flooded with both river water and quite a lot of sewage. And she wants to know where she stands with getting the 6 months left that's on a tenancy. Can she get the money back, and can she end the tenancy even because she's paid all the money up front?
Right, well, Daniel Draper, who's a solicitor at Farley's in Manchester, is on the line. Daniel, do you know what this tenant can do?
Hi, Mary. It is safe to say that your lady is likely to be on what's called an assured shorthold tenancy agreement. The vast majority of residential lets are on this basis. They're usually 6 to 12 months, so it does sound very much like this is the situation your lady is in. Now, they are governed under what is called the Housing Act, and it is a standard term incorporated into these tenancy agreements, what is called a rent suspension clause. Now, what that says is if the property is damaged to an extent that the tenant cannot live in it, the rents will cease to be paid until the property is rebuilt or repaired. So if this is a case where she has paid up front, the rent suspension clause kicks in, so she's entitled to recover the money and until such a stage that she can go back into it. Now, as on a practical level, it seems to be that putting the properties back into a good state of repair so the tenant can go back in is taking more than 6 months. So if it can be established or certainly foreseen at this stage that it's going to take that length of time, then she's entitled to her money back.
That's wonderful. I'll tell her when I go over back after this show. Thank you.
Good. No
Super.
problem at all.
Daniel Draper from Farley's in Manchester, thank you very much for taking part in the programme and providing us with that answer. That's very useful indeed.